Hi everyone, Amy here with Amy's Wares, and I have a fun solar system card to share with you. Now this is the new layered solar system stencil that is from A Colorful Life Designs. It's part of the May release, and I am using pixie spray on this one. You'll definitely want to use pixie spray because of those big wide openings. Those little pieces can move around on you, so you'll want some sort of temporary fixative to hold the stencil down onto your paper while you work. But I'm basically brayering down that first detail layer directly onto a piece of cardstock that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I will do some very simple ink blending to create this card that you see here. It's not a lot of bulk, not much bling, anything like that. It's just nice and flat, little meaningful note card to send to a loved one. So I have two colors out here, but I do ultimately just end up using the one. And I do create a gradient in color by pressing really hard on that lower right corner and then just getting lighter handed as I move outward. So you'll see as I continue, I go back to that more concentrated corner and really keep laying down color there just to make it deeper and rich and solid in color. Just kind of blend out into white as I move up into that upper left corner. So this is a way to get a lot of the detail from the stencil, but without necessarily having to fill the entire card front. So I'm getting a nice gradient in color just with the, so you don't need a bunch of inks if you don't have a lot on hand. You can just kind of play and build up color and create a beautiful gradient for your design. Now I'm coming in with the second layer. It's really easy to line up, and I'm actually using an antique linen color. This is a distress ink, so this is also a dye ink, and this is what I use for my neutrals because I don't really have any of the Catherine Pooler neutrals yet. So I'm just coming in and laying down this antique linen color just only in the openings on that lower right portion of the stencil, just to kind of fill in those additional details. And so it's very simple in design. There's not a lot to it. But I do have this nice white space now in the top left corner where it's a perfect placement for a sentiment. Now this stamp set I believe is discontinued. If it's still available, I will link it in the video description box below. But this is another small woman-owned business. It's called the Rabbit Hole Designs. And this is an older stamp from them, and it had some really cool kind of space-themed sentiments that worked beautifully with this new stencil. Now if you aren't familiar, A Colorful Life Designs, I work on the design team. It is another small woman-owned business there in Texas, and she manufactures all the stencils herself. So when you order from her, you are supporting a small woman-owned business. She is designing and manufacturing and shipping all of this herself. So she's a one-woman show, and she does an amazing job, and I'm always excited to see what she comes up with every month. So this month's release is no exception. There's some space theme, but it's not only space. Obviously, there's some amazing geometric stencils that are great for masculine cards or just year-round usage. There's some fun travel themed ones. So lots of really unique stuff and lots of layered options in this release. So be sure to check it out and use my coupon AmyFan10 and you'll save 10% on your complete order. So all those details are in the video description box below. Please hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I appreciate you spending time with me today. I'll catch you next time. Bye.